If, by Cassandra Marshall. If it were just a school, surely we wouldn't be so grieved. And if there were only teachers, we'd accept the news we have received. With no thought of what it means to have walked up and down those halls, or the privilege of saying we learn within those walls. If it were merely an institution, we'd just shrug off this disaster. If they were just instructors, none of this would even matter. If we had only gotten a receipt with our degrees, then we'd see the same victims that everyone else sees. But if I could just be honest, in hopes of shedding light, I'd tell a tale that's different from what others say and write. I would say that I grew up in Central Campus Resident Hall, and that I'm a better person for having answered the Charger call. I would say that I was nurtured by the best school staff in the nation, and that I have walked away with much more than education. That I was mentored by professors whose classes I never took, and gained more from their influence than from 20 million books. I'd say that UA Huntsville is more than just a college, and as a UAH student, I obtained much more than knowledge. If I were a gambler, I bet that I'm not alone in writing, thinking, and feeling that UAH was more like home.
At 4:00 p.m. on February 12, 2010, 3 faculty members at the University of Alabama in Huntsville were shot and killed, while 3 others were injured. After a week of no classes, today is the first day the Charger community returns to class. At NIU, we know firsthand how difficult and emotional this day can be. Today, we gather here to remember and to show our support for the entire Charger community as they take a large step in moving forward. We pray for those injured. Dr. Joseph Leahy, Associate Professor of Biology. Dr. Luis Cruz Vera, Assistant Professor of Biology. And Ms. Stephanie Monticello, Staff Assistants. The Huskie community also remembers those who have passed.
Dr. Gopi Podila, the chair of the university's biology department, always worked with incredible dedication and energy. He had a unique personality that students and colleagues described as warm and funny, and was a global leader in his area of study. Dr. Podila always saw the glass half full rather than half empty. His humble yet humorous personality makes him impossible to replace in the UA Huntsville community.
Dr. Adriel Johnson, an associate professor of biology, was a teacher of rare skill who loved teaching undergraduates and was adored by his students. He had a unique skill to work with the youth, both inside and outside the classroom. Outside of the classroom, Dr. Johnson was recently recognized as a top volunteer leader with the local Boy Scouts, within both of his sons are members. He is also remembered for his support of Black students interested in pursuing careers in science, engineering, and mathematics. To students, Dr. Johnson was more than just a teacher. He was a friend.
Dr. Maria Davis, an associate professor of biology, was a lively and passionate person, passionate about her research in pathology, and passionate about her classes she taught. Her students always considered her classes difficult, but quite enjoyable. Dr. Davis motivated her students to find a career in science, especially minority students from disadvantaged backgrounds. Her colleagues comment about how well she connected with her students, wanting them to be enthusiastic about science. She will be missed, not only for her hard work, but also for her dedication to her students. Please join me in a brief moment of silence.
Thank you. Before you leave, please take time to show your support by creating materials in the back of the room. Thank you for coming to show your support for the UAH community. Huskies United is an organization that we brought together about 2 years ago, and the purpose of it is to unite campus. The way we unite campus is by overcoming adversity and challenges that affects the entire campus. So things that our entire campus can feel strongly about, like the UAH tragedy, we come together and we work against that, or we do something that we all feel strongly about, like a moment of silence for them. And we remember how much the support that Virginia Tech showed to us, and so of course that just means so much, and we just want to pay that forward. Huskies United is comprised of students, faculty, DeKalb Sycamore residents. It's pretty much open to anyone. We're mostly comprised of students that feel strongly about uniting the community, but we're open to letting anyone join and helping out the cause. Huskies United is also involved in a bone marrow drive this year. We're also currently doing a shoe drive for Haiti to help send shoes over to there. And also later this year we'll be doing something called the Taste of NIU, which is kind of like one of our unity events that we talk about. And basically it's going to be several organizations coming together and being able to have a table and showing like what the character of their organization is, and it'll give them a chance to showcase and bringing everyone together. That's our big goal, to do something. And so it's kind of something that everyone can be proud of. It's a new event, kind of like the Taste of Chicago. The long-term goals of Huskies United is to make NIU feel like a family. We want to make it, make this something that everyone can be even more proud of than they already are. Bring everyone together, be proud of their students, be proud of their faculty, just everything. And everyone in Huskies United is extremely proud, and we just want to share that and bring NIU closer. To get involved with Huskies United, just log on to our website, www.huskiesunited.com. There's a little sign-up button. You just give your a username, a password, and your email address, and you'll get all the updates from us. We do all sorts of events, anywhere from bone marrow drives to events like these, where anyone can be a participant of, and just anything really with the motive of uniting campus, and that's a pretty large category. So.